Palpable. Silence. The tire is flat. You have already watched 3 YouTube videos. The first one made it look easy. The second one made it look even easier. Just do it. You've been training, building muscle, building resilience. Let's see. Just loosen the nuts. Just lift the car. Just remove the wheel. Just put the spare on. Just. You got the spare tire out. Success. Not really. Just the prerequisite. The child is waiting. The tire is still flat. Nothing is happening. And suddenly, unexpectedly, you are crying. Not because of the tire. Nobody cries because of a tire. The armor is cracking. You can't hold it anymore. The braced, toned posture is gone. Everything is soft. Close your eyes. Take a breath. The tire is flat. But something else has gone flat too. A certainty. An idea. A story you have been telling yourself. The story that you do not need anyone. The story that you can handle everything. The story that strength means self-sufficiency. And now, here you are, defeated by a tire. Not philosophy, not heartbreak, not illness, a tire. There is something almost funny about it. A flat tire triggering an existential crisis. And yet, here we are. Take another breath. Do not rush to fix it. Stay in the moment before the call, the moment before the solution, the moment before someone comes. Because this is where the inventory begins. Who can I ask? Who would come? Who would help? Who would help but be annoyed? Who would help and secretly expect something in return? Who would help because once upon a time they cared about me? Who would help because helping is simply what decent people do? Past, present, future, names, faces, possibilities, excuses, disappointments. The inventory grows, and suddenly you realize something. You are no longer thinking about the tire. You are thinking about people. You are thinking about trust. You are thinking about safety. You are thinking about who shows up and who doesn't. Take a breath. Then comes the uncomfortable question. Do I really need a man? I was just explaining to myself that I didn't. I was just celebrating my independence. I was just certain. And now the universe sends a flat tire. Not a lecture, not a revelation, a flat tire, as if to say, let's see. The tears come again. Let them. There is honesty in them. Perhaps the tears are not saying, I need a man. Perhaps they are asking, who can I rely on? Who is my shoulder? They are not the same question, but in moments like this, they can feel dangerously close. Breathe. Remember the parking lot? The perfectly parked car, perfectly trapped. The geometry impossible. The calculations overwhelming, backwards, confusing. The instinct taking over. Preserve the car. Protect the car. Don't scratch the car. And then the stranger. The man who saw the struggle. The man who offered help. No negotiations. No forms to complete. No explanation required. Just help. I thanked him and declined. Why? The question lingers. Sometimes what we long for most is the very thing we struggle to receive. Sit with that. No need to explain it. No need to defend it. Just feel the weight of it. The difference between assistance and presence. The difference between solving a problem and allowing yourself to be helped. Breathe. Now, notice the silence. The palpable silence. Not the silence of an empty room. The silence beneath modern life. The silence beneath endless conversations. Beneath endless profiles. Endless swiping. Endless possibilities. The silence beneath performance. Everyone visible. Nobody known. Everyone touching. Nobody feeling. Everyone displaying. Everyone seeking validation. Look at me. Choose me. Approve me. Meanwhile, anticipation disappears. Mystery disappears. Patience disappears. Depth disappears. Foreplay becomes non-existent. People look for release instead of allowing something to unfold. Everything becomes available. Nothing feels earned. Everything becomes exposed. Nothing feels intimate. And still, beneath all of it, the same old human longing survives. Who would come if I called? Who would stand beside me on an ordinary Monday with a flat tire and no solution? Who would help without turning the moment into a transaction? Take another breath. Perhaps that is what hurts most. Not needing help. You can buy help. You can pay for it. But living in a world where help is increasingly measured, priced, negotiated, exchanged, as if every gesture needs an invoice, as if Every kindness requires compensation, as if generosity itself has become suspicious. Feel how exhausting that is. Now imagine something else. Someone helping simply because help is needed. No scorekeeping, no future claim, no debt, no obligation, just help. Simple, clean, human. Breathe. The tire is still flat. The questions are still unanswered. The inventory is incomplete. The silence remains palpable, but something is softening, not because the solution has appeared, because the truth has. You cannot do everything alone, neither can anyone else. Money helps, of course it does. With enough money, someone else changes the tire, someone else solves the problem, someone else arrives. But money cannot answer the inventory. Money cannot tell you who genuinely cares. Money cannot create presence. Money cannot manufacture grace. That warm, palpable shoulder. Only people can do that. Take one more breath, a gentle one. You do not need a conclusion today. You do not need to decide whether this was a lesson about masculinity, independence, complementarity, or something else entirely. You do not need to solve modern relationships. You do not need to solve yourself. The tire can wait. The universe can wait. The analysis can wait. Today, you can simply admit, I need help, and perhaps soften enough to receive it. Easy to say when you have been conditioned to survive, to solve, to be self-sufficient. And somehow, those words are not a defeat. They are an opening. Can I simply be who I am meant to be? Can I play the roles that come most naturally to me? Now breathe. Open your eyes. Put away the videos. Leave the tools where they are for a moment. Let the tears come if they want to. Then go make a cheesecake. Not because the problem is solved, not because life suddenly makes sense, because there is something sacred about pausing, about regulating yourself, about stepping away and creating a little distance, about mixing ingredients while your heart is still tender, about creating something sweet in the middle of uncertainty. And if help comes, let it come. Receive it. And if someone helps you, help someone else one day. Not as repayment, not as a transaction, not because balance must be restored, but because beauty survives that way, because humanity survives that way, because sometimes the most meaningful thing we can offer one another is not advice, not solutions, not certainty, just a hand extended into a difficult moment. And perhaps there is another lesson hidden here in trying so hard to be strong, capable, self-reliant, self-sufficient. You may end up paying more than the cost of asking for help. That single log nut you struggle to remove, the labor, the replacement, the time, the exhaustion. Was it worth it? Think twice. The next time you instinctively play the self-sufficiency card, can you surrender? And if so, surrender to what? To whom? Perhaps not to a person, perhaps to life itself, to interdependence, to the possibility that you were never meant to carry everything alone. The silence is palpable, but so is kindness, and sometimes kindness arrives long before understanding. The final question remains: are you taking things for granted or with gratitude?